party chat, so it's not going to hear anything in the party. But it's going to hear me talking to somebody, but they don't know who I'm talking to.
Cole's neck. Well done.
Move along,
He's up awfully early. Looks like Abner Tharn got himself an upgrade.
And steel.
He's in some big house up on the hill outside above Daggerfall.
A hero of Daggerfall.
Is where the contact is. Or actually, I guess it's the Daggerfall Castle. Okay, never mind then. I remember, I thought the castle was somewhere else. I guess it's been a while since I've actually played over here. All right, Abnar, where are you?
In the name of the king!
Always a pleasure, Tharn. Try not to lose those stones.
Ah, Vestige. How good of you to attend me. Information has
You
come
still
to
call
my
me a
attention
vestige,
that
huh?
could significantly change the future of Tamriel and the Empire. If we're going to take advantage of the situation, we need to leave immediately. A situation that could end the Three Banners War and get Irene, Emmerich, and Yoren to return to their senses. While these children squabble over territory, the common people and the Empire suffer. We have an opportunity and we need to jump on it.
Yeah, I'm playing that new prologue mission that they have that just came down for the new prologue to the Elsweyr expansion.
In simple terms, I just purchased 2 halves of an ancient...
Yeah, you got a ways to
the
go.
Wrathstone.
I'm
It
champion
forms a map that
371,
should
so
lead
I'm
us
a
to
little
weapon
ways
whose
up there.
existence will force all sides to cease their aggressive behavior.
I don't have any characters
Help
that
me
are
acquire
quite
this
that
weapon
low.
and
I mean,
end
there might
the
be 1
war.
or 2 that might be in that same... At least one that is actually would play as a helping character.
We must hurry. Even now, someone follows me, resisting my best efforts to identify them. While I deal with this threat, I need you to begin the process of locating the triangulants. Without them, the map is worthless.
Bye. Okay. Triangulants. Is that a real word?
Of course it is. I just invented it. Right now, the map shown on the Wrathstone has no identifying features. Without the triangulants, I have no context by which to read the map. I know a Khajiiti lawmaster, however, who can help with that. Each half of the tablet contains part of a map and an inscription. Khanzari and the demon weapon. The key to finding the triangulants resides in that Khajiiti myth. We must convince Dagharil Dro to direct us to storytellers who know the legend. Dagharil Dro often wanders the Glenumbra coast. We need to bring him a gift, however, and I know he is fond of dusk mushrooms. Gather the mushrooms from the ruins of Endoom, then meet me at the Lawmaster's camp. I'll mark the location on your map. I know about a great many things, but Khajiiti legends tend to be convoluted. The Lawmaster must direct us to the secret order of storytellers,
I'm a Nightblade
the Moon
Breton.
Singers. Only they can set us on the correct path. Now, gather the mushrooms for Dagharil Dro.
So I guess these prologue episodes, I probably should have, if I had the Raystone expansion, it probably, because he's talking about the Raystone, which I don't have. So there's an option where I can ask him where he got it from.
An associate pointed me toward the scholar Thariah, who agreed to deliver the tablet. She uncovered the 2 halves at Frostvault and Garlas Malatar, then had the audacity to charge me a small fortune. Still, the tablet forms the map we need.
What?
The tablet speaks of Kunzari and the demon weapon he hid away in an ancient place of power. But the map isn't complete. It requires triangulants to serve as orientation points. Without those, it's worthless. That's where the storytellers come in.
Alright. What kind of weapon is powerful enough to stop the war?
Written records are silent on the subject, but the tablet indicates that Kunzari hid a demon weapon. That's the best translation I could manage. Demon weapon. I believe it's the same relic Queen Anequina used to end the First War of the Prides. Khajiiti legends, each based on a modicum of truth. Queen Anequina led the most powerful of the 16 Khajiit kingdoms. It even took her name. When the Khajiit fought the First War of the Prides, Queen Anequina used a relic to restore the peace. A mythic hero of the Khajiit. His tales tend to be rather outlandish, so we need to separate the truth from the lies. Once we gather the stories related to Kunzari and the demons, we'll find clues that will lead us to the triangulates. Menial labor? I think not. But weren't you paying attention? Someone has been following me ever since I decided upon this. I doubt my stalker has any...
Alright. On to the next part. Gotta go collect some mushrooms. Question is where? Doom? I don't know where Doom is. Probably not. Where the heck is Doom? See if there's any more information.
Hey, you saved the king!
Oh, okay. It's here in Glenumbra. Alright. So I gotta go find Idune here in Glenumbra. It's one of his other buddies. Alright, okay, it's over there. Alright, so where's the nearest? Okay, I guess that's the nearest one. What's wrong with me? That is one of the My Little Ponies. Well, the person could be a brony too. It may not just be a. It may not be a girl. It could be a guy. They call themselves bronies. Oh, you'd be surprised. Ouch. I woke up, I walked into a hornet's nest. Not really, not real hornets, but a bunch of enemies. I'm swimming while I'm non-corporeal? That's interesting. I was swimming when I wasn't even solid. Is this? I think this is this almost exact same ruin that they used for the or not the Somerset expansion, I think. Maybe not. I think it is. I think it's almost the exact same one. But nope, I gotta go find some mushrooms. Excuse me. Another one bites the dust. Great. That's gonna be fun. I'm gonna have to fight my way to find all the stuff. Well, this is a delve. It's not like it's a public dungeon, so it's not gonna be too crazy. Oh, that's close. And we got somebody else in here walking around. Okay, one mushroom. 3 more. This way. Actually, this seems pretty empty. I guess it's because everybody's coming here now to get these mushrooms. And see, I'm not the only one playing this mission. I wish I could ride a horse in here. Alright, well, I'm not gonna rush. I'm not gonna rush like some of these people are. So Martin, are you creating a character now, or are you actually started the tutorial? Are you still in the tutorial, or you're still creating a character? Okay. But wait a minute. I guess he said he'd be back. Deja blue. See, now I don't even know who the party fell to now. It's either you or me. Because unless you were the original. Because I got invited to the party by Athrun, so. And you were the first one in, so then yeah, it would fall to you next. No wonder he's killing him so quickly. He's like champion 810. That's the highest. That's the highest I think champion level this game goes to now. It's probably gonna go higher when they bring in the new Elsweyr expansion. Well, level 50 is the highest level, but then after level 50, then you just start collecting a thing called champion points, which just basically improves your after effect. After it improves different minor aspects under each of the star signs in this game. Oh, when I'm in champion level 371, everything I fight is at that level for the most part. All right. Talk to Doggerel Bro. Okay, now where the heck is he at? Oh, some island out there off the coast of Daggerfall. Really? That's a long ways to travel. Okay. Gonna have to way shrine to get to Glenumbra. And I gotta ride my horse out to an island. Yeah, the chat's not active, so they can't hear you, but I can hear you. But then they hear me talking to somebody. But of course there's nobody viewing it anyway, so it's not a big deal. Yeah.
I grew up with Sir Hughes. Thank you for sparing his life.
So before I continue on, I gotta stop and drop some research off if I can. Sorcerers. People all over the place today because they're all doing that new free missions. It's the prologue to the new expansion.
You hear? Some stranger saved King Casimir's life.
Who was it? Any idea where the stranger came from? To buy that hero an ale.
I remember when horses, you could actually swim through water with your horses. Nope, not in this game. Alright, KGD person, what I'm supposed to talk to, how are you today?
Ah, Walker. Good tidings and heartfelt salutations. The Garildro wonders what brings you to this serene location. This one rarely receives visitors. Wait, something smells delicious, yes? Do you perhaps carry dusk mushrooms in your pack?
I don't know, do I? I don't know if I got no dusk mushrooms in my pants. Or in my bag. Yes, as a matter of fact, I bought the dusk mushrooms just for you.
Dusk mushrooms? For Dagarildro? What a kind and generous gift to present to this old bag of fur and bones. Still, even a gift is rarely free. Speak, and this one will listen. Maybe even help if it is within this one's ability to do so.
Abnatharn says you can direct us to moon singers who can recite the secret tales of the Kazunzari. Or Kunzari.
Does he now? What else has that old wizard told you? And why does an ancient battle mage care about a secret order of storytellers and a forgotten hero named Kunzari? No matter. For dusk mushrooms, this one will tell you almost anything.
Here are the dust mushrooms. Now tell me where I can find them.
Oh, these will make wonderful soup. Thank you. 3 moon singers carried the secret tale of Kunzari and the demon, each a different part. Find Azargo Longtail at the Redfur Trading Post, Miss Bina at Bandari Trading Post, and Satari in Raurkar.
Wow, now I gotta go all the way to Reaper's Marsh. Not Reaper's Marsh. Yeah, Reaper's Marsh. Yay.
I see you made it to the old Lawmaster's camp. Were the dusk mushrooms to his liking? Gratwood, Malabal Tor, and Reaper's March. Not an easy journey, but I can make it more tolerable. Allow me to open a portal to Redfur Trading Post. Track down the first Moonsinger and hear the beginning of Kunzari's tale. I'll be along shortly. This portal will transport you to Redfur Trading Post. I'll catch up with you
He's
after
opening
I pay
new
my
portals, so that's
respects
gonna
to
make it so
old
much
grandfather.
easier. Mercenaries? Mercs. Oh, Martin left and went into his own party. But there's nobody in the party with him that I can see. Unless he's with his other friend.
Kunzari said, "Not by myself, foul demon. I shall gather a Krajun, a company of heroes. Starting with the Altman, Nurarian the Perfect, who communes among the buried roots of the alien worms. These are the words, and the words are true. This one recognizes a lover of stories when he sees one. Care to hear another tale? Old grandfather sent you. Interesting. This one can only tell you what he knows, and Azargo only knows the beginning of the story. That is the way of things concerning the great stories and the secrets they hold. Are you sure you want to hear it? In the time before time, when the 16 kingdoms were barely more than 16 tribes, the great hero Kunzari went on many adventures. After Kunzari defeated the giant troll by consuming 401 moon sugar pies, he met a demon.
A lot of moon sugar.
No, a different kind of demon. Now be quiet and listen. The demon said, "My brothers and I shall take this land and its treasures, even the moons from the sky." Kunzari objected, but the demon laughed. "You cannot stop us, little cat thing." Kunzari said, "Not by myself, foul demon. I shall gather a Kraju, a company of heroes, starting with the Outman, Nurarian the Perfect, who communes among the buried roots of the alien worms. These are the words, and the words are true."
What an interesting story. If only I could shake my shadow as easily as Kunzari does, well, anything. At least now I know where to find the first triangulet. Yes, the triangulate. The first reference point that will allow us to use the map and locate the weapon. We must proceed with caution, however. My unknown follower utilizes a magic I cannot penetrate. I need to conserve my energy, just in case. The location was spelled out in the Moonsinger's story. The verse concerning Nurarian the Perfect. It's as clear as the sky on a cloudless day. Among the buried roots of the Ayleid worms. It refers to a place I know well. Wormroot Depths. Perhaps, but I have no doubt the secret that Khajiit left behind escaped your notice. While your familiarity with the ruin will be a benefit, do not grow complacent. We must be ready for anything. I will meet you at the ruins after I evade my shadow.
Okay, one route down. Where is it? Oh, Gratwood. Okay. Oh, I'm already in Gratwood. Oh, up there. Okay. At least it's not too far away. Okay, so that's Khajiit architecture. Ancient Khajiit architecture.
Ah, the distinctive smell of Daedric sorcery. It's as atrocious as it is pervasive.
I literally gotta go all the way to the end of the map to find it. So I doubt I could use the side door. Nope, gotta take the long way. Yay.
Your technique seems adequate, if a bit unrefined.
Really, you're gonna lecture me on how I fight now? Hasn't changed a whole lot since we went and fought Molag Bal. Oh, it's the Abnarthon, one of the guys I'm with, is lecturing me. or he made a comment that my technique has improved, but still needs refinement. Something along those lines. A lot of 8-10 guys on this map. I won't get to that anytime soon. Still got a lot of game to play. Big game, and it's still growing. Stealth boss.
I'm not sure what I expected, but it certainly wasn't this. The ancient Khajiit really want us to work to uncover the triangulant.
Oh, lovely. It's a puzzle game.
Examine the moons on each statue.
That's the one that's on the wall.
Fascinating. It must have something to do with the direction of the light. According to the poem,
okay, so
the
I
full moons and the new moons are the key.
turn that off.
Pretty ingenious for a bunch of ancient cats. Why don't you see what's in the chest before we head to the Bandari trading post? Come along. I can't maintain this portal indefinitely.
Going to the Bandari trading post over in Reaper's Marsh. Or Malabator. Makes it easy when you've been everywhere. For the most part. But of course he's helping us get there with his own portals. Guy I'm following, or the guy that's following me, I should say.
Kunzari said, because two shall become three. As soon as this one rescues Flynn-filled demon hunter from the alien lair of creeping ebony plants. These are the words, and the words are true. Miss Bina hopes that you and your friend enjoyed this story. Is there anything else that this one can do for you? The lore master? Ah, this one hasn't talked to him in a long time. Miss Bina only knows the second part of the story. That is how the Moon Singers maintain the secrets of the great tales. Would you like to hear the story again? In the time before time, when the 16 kingdoms were young and like kittens at play, the great hero Kunzari gathered the company of champions to combat the demon and his brothers. They had come to Elsweyr to steal the moons from the sky. Ominous, oh, indeed. With Nurarian already at his side, Kunzari turned his attention to the next champion he planned to recruit. The power of the moons will be ours, little cat thing, taunted the demon. How can two possibly hope to stop many? Kunzari said, because two shall become free, annoying demon. As soon as this one rescues Flynn-filled demon hunter from the alien lair of creeping ebony plants. These are the...
You know, the legend of Kunzari is more interesting than I remember. It must be Moonsinger Miss Bina's delivery. Marginally entertaining. She made the location of the next triangulant quite clear to one of exceptional intellect, such as myself. Of course, only the nearby Black Vine ruins could be referred to as the alien lair of creeping ebony plants. I never cared for carnivorous vegetation. I'll meet you in the ruins after I make one more attempt to catch my elusive stalker. Yes, and with brazen impunity. I almost caught my stalker here at the trading post before they slipped away in the crowd. They're like an insect buzzing around my head that I can't quite swat. Someone with that level of power concerns me greatly.
Alright, Black Vine Ruins. Really? Someone bumped me and my teleport didn't work. So I still gotta do the Malibu Tour dungeon, huh? Interesting. Alright. So come back to that one. I think this is only mission 1 of 2 that they're supposedly releasing for this.
The Khajiit Moonsingers went to a great deal of effort to separate and hide their clues, but I feel like we're getting closer.
Wow, this is almost exactly the same layout as the other one was.
Where did you learn to fight? Shad Astula Academy?
Was that a snide comment or a good comment? No, it's no. The person I'm doing that's following me around in this mission, because he's the mission contact. He just made another comment. He said, "Did you get your training in some place? I don't know if it was a good place or a bad place." So that's the comment I was saying. I was commenting what he was saying to me.
kill them a little faster?
Oh, be patient. Now he's complaining about me not killing him fast enough. I know we will get there when we get there, so stop complaining about me not killing him fast enough. Yeah, he's complaining about me not killing him fast enough. I'm killing him as fast as I can with what I have. Excuse me.
Ah, another prism puzzle. At least the ancient Khajiit were consistent. Examine that stone plaque, will you? Any clue will be helpful.
It's the same tune. Oh, this one's required two of them. Okay.
Knowledge can only be found in the dark. Good. Adequately done. Now, collect the triangulant and let's be on our way.
Oh, that was it? I need more than that.
Come along. I can't maintain this portal indefinitely.
Now we're on the final stretch of this first mission.
Then Kunzari turned to the rest of his Prajun. One more we need. A Khajiit queen of renown. A Mequina Sharp-Tongue. Who loves to bask in the glow of the big moon when she reflects and thinks deep thoughts. These are the words, and the words are true. Satari is new to the art of storytelling, so forgive her if she isn't as interesting as she should be. She will improve. Of this she is sure. old grandfather, the lore master? Satari has heard of him, but has never met him. She was made a moonsinger by the previous storyteller to guard the third part of that ancient tale. Since you arrived so late, should Satari tell the story again? In the time before time, when the 16 kingdoms roamed with wild abandon, the hero, Kunzari, gathered champions to deal with a terrible demon and his horde. With Norarian the Perfect and Glendale Demon Hunter, he sought a third companion. Patience! Satari is getting to that part. The demon said, "Oh, little cat thing, you amuse us. How can 3 tiny morsels ever stand against us?" Kunzari laughed. "Ha! We may be tiny, but we are persistent, and tricky too, as you will see." Then Kunzari turned to his Krajun. "One more we need, a Khajiit queen of renown. A Nequina sharp-tongue who loves to bask in the glow of the big moon when she reflects and thinks deep thoughts. These are the words, and the words are true."
This new Moonsinger shows a modicum of promise, but she hasn't yet reached her full potential. Still, the story was interesting, and it points us toward the final triangulant required to make use of the map. Oh yes, the Moonsinger made it quite clear. Her tale points to an old shrine not far from here known as Jode's Light, the Big Moon, referenced in the story. Once we collect the final triangulant, I'll be able to use the map to find the weapon. Still don't trust me? Neither do I. I know what I'm capable of. I'm no better than the fools that lead the alliances. That's why we'll only use the weapon to get them to the negotiating table. Diplomacy works best when facilitated by a big stick.
A little laggy. Alright, well, I'll take it. Let's go this way.
Without you, so many more would have died at doom. Bright moons.
A moment, traveler. We need to talk. Please, a moment of your time. I need to speak to you about Abner Thorn. My intentions are honorable, I assure you. I am Kamira, agent for the Speaker of the Main. When we learned about Abner Tharn sought the same weapon as Euraxia, the Speaker sent me to intervene. Euraxia Tharn, Abner's cruel half-sister. She conquered my home city of Rimmon and proclaimed herself its queen. If she gets her hands on the weapon, Elsweyr's suffering will increase 1,000-fold. I do not think they get along. From my observations, Abner seeks the weapon for peaceful ends, but this is a delusion. It is too powerful, too evil. We must convince Abner to find the weapon before Euraxia does and destroy it. That is the only way. Tharn believes he knows best. He will not listen to me. I am not sure he will even accept your counsel. But you have to try. At first, I thought Tharn was working with Euraxia. From what I have seen, his mission of peace is sincere, just misguided. In every way. How can something of such power be used safely to stop a war? It cannot. When you require a breeze, you do not summon a tornado. We must reach the item before Euraxia and then destroy it. That is the only option. Are you always so direct with your questions? Oh, very well. Perhaps a bit of honesty will convince you of my intentions. Before my parents died, they gave me a pendant. It blocks all forms of magical detection. It helps me in my role as agent for the Speaker of the Main. And that is all I will say on this matter. We must focus on finding the item before Euraxia Tharn. I will help you do this, and then we will destroy it.
Alrighty.
I find it fitting that the final triangulant awaits us in a Khajiiti ruin. I'm beginning to question my own magnificence, if you can imagine such a thing. Despite multiple attempts, I still haven't been able to identify or catch the damnable prowler who has been following me. It's really becoming quite irksome. A Khajiit? Why would the Speaker of the Main send a powerful wizard to hound me so? My half-sister? They're aware of her interest in this? But why didn't this agent of the Speaker simply approach me directly? I would have gladly welcomed her assistance in this matter. Destroy my one chance to stop the Three Banners War? Never. Don't tell me you agree with this nonsense. That we should allow the Dominion, Pact, and Covenant to continue to tear Tamriel apart? Do you want more people to die? That's fear talking. We can end a terrible war if we get to the weapon before my despicable half-sister. I shall see this through. I have to. I'd appreciate...
Actually, go. That's the question. Wrong side. This way. feel like this is probably the last part of this mission, and then it goes into the second part, so I'll probably stop after this part. I'm going to come back to the second part later. Okay, another one of these wonderful, magnificent puzzle games. Starting to learn a lot of recipes. Learned a couple new ones since I started this mission. Yep. No, I don't start school till next week. Yeah, I'm on spring break right now. Yeah. Yep. Night. Do.
With luck, we'll gather the last triangular to be done with ancient ruins. Some of the words have been chipped away. See what you can make of it.
Think of what?
Some of these moon tiles are identical. Try different combinations of the mirrored pairs.
Oh, okay. I see how this is.
I can't maintain this portal indefinitely. Once you know where to look, the location becomes perfectly obvious. Come, let's talk. With your assistance, we gathered the 3 triangulants that allowed me to decipher the map formed by the Wrathstone tablet. I now know that the demon weapon resides in the halls of Colossus along the southern coast of Elsweyr. An ancient structure whose purpose and origin is clouded in legend. Some believe it contains the dwarven Numidium, which could be the weapon we seek. I've chartered a wagon to get us to the coast, then a boat will take us the rest of the way. Honestly, I don't give a skeever's arse. She may have been able to track me when I wasn't attempting to conceal our movements, but I made sure to... It appears this Chimera is more capable than I anticipated.
The halls of Colossus? Arrogant Imperial. Without my assistance, you will never survive that place.
Away with you, cat. It falls upon me to end this accursed war.
So you can declare yourself Emperor? I think not. I will accompany you to find and destroy the weapon.
Emperor has never been my ambition. Join us if you want. Just don't get in my way. Surprisingly clever, those ancient Khajiit. An old tablet, oral histories disguised as fables, and sophisticated triangulant tiles, all pointing to one location, the halls of Colossus. The abhorrent Three Banners War is practically over. The cat can do as she pleases. Based on the skills she has already demonstrated, however, I'm not averse to having her along. Just realize that I plan to utilize the weapon despite her protestations. Now take this, for your efforts. Halls of Colossus. A place as mysterious as it is ancient. I never imagined I'd have a reason to seek it out, let alone explore it. Let's hope the item we pursue lives up to my expectations, and that we reach it before my half-sister Euraxia. A few years ago, my deplorable sibling broke protocol and conquered a portion of Elsweyr. I assume she wants the weapon to secure her territory and increase the size of her holdings. Euraxia's ruthlessness is exceeded only by her ambition. Half-sister, and I have no hesitation in this regard. To best Euraxia, however, we need to reach the halls of Colossus ahead of her. Give me and Chimera a moment to negotiate an accord we can both live with, then meet us by the wagon I chartered. Take care of any outstanding business you may have as quickly as possible. I want to depart for the halls of Colossus and find the weapon as soon as we can.
What is the delay? We should leave for the halls of Colossus immediately. We must get to the weapon before Euraxia's forces do.
Alright, well, I will continue that later. I'm not going to continue that right now.